Jefferson S. CHONG, and welcome to our English class. Be with me as we discover the world of English. Good day, my dear students. How's everyone doing? Are you feeling good, pretty well, or not so good? We all know that we are still in a pandemic situation, and it's hard for us to adjust, most especially in a learning environment setup. That's the reason I made this video learning for you, to learn, to gain, to study, and to enjoy discussing and answering exercises with me. Do you want to be excited? Do you want to have fun? If you want, let's start it up. Are you ready to play the What I Know activity? Guess the sentence. But before anything else, kindly get your pen and paper and be sure that you are comfortable to where you're seated at the moment. This can test your knowledge about this topic. Can you guess this sentence by choosing whether it's opinion or fact? I will give you 10 seconds each number. Are you ready? If you are, let's do this! Number 1. Until a full market authorization is issued by the Philippine FDA, any COVID-19 vaccine should not be sold to the public. What do you think is the answer? If your answer is fact, you got the correct answer. Let's proceed in number 2. Johnny said your mother will get sick because she works at the hospital. Can you guess what's the answer? If your answer is opinion, that is correct. Let's move on. Number 3. Based on Governor Fernando, the province of Bulacan will still be under the Modified Enhanced Community Quarantine or MECQ until the 14th of May 2021. If your answer is fact, you got it. Next, number 4. Bulacan is noted as the land of heroes, beautiful women, and progressive cooperatives, small and medium-scale industries. Try to think. If your answer is fact, so you are almost there. Number 5. The first republic ever recorded here in the Philippines is held in Bulacan, Bulacan. And the last correct answer is opinion. You got it. If you got the perfect score, you are a good learner to start and learn our today's topic. Do you have any idea what is the topic that we are going to discuss today? Yes, you're almost correct. Our topic for today is formulating a statement of opinion or assertion. Now that you already know the topic, before we proceed to the lecture part, let's read the lesson objectives for today's lesson. Number 1. Recognize fact, opinion, and assertion. Number 2. Distinguish opinion and commonplace assertion from fact. And number 3. Formulate sentences that depict opinion and assertion. After knowing the lesson objectives, we are now proceed to the lesson proper. Everyday conversation and writing is characterized not only by factual statements, but also expression of one's personal view, judgments, beliefs, and convictions. In other words, we often make statements or assertion of fact, opinion, belief, and prejudice. This is because we often process and interpret factual evidence based on our values, feelings, taste, and experiences. Take a look at this news. The number of coronavirus disease or COVID-19 cases in Bulacan province has swelled to 26,540 as of Sunday, May 2. Local health data showed. At least 123 new infections were recorded on the same day. The province remains on a modified enhanced community quarantine until May 14, the second most stringent quarantine classification in the country. Bulacan and the provinces of Laguna, Rizal, and Cavite are included in the so-called NCR or National Capital Region, plus Babo, where an alarming rise in infections had been recorded in the past weeks. So far, Bulacan has logged 646 deaths since the pandemic began last year. Statement 1. I think the article about COVID-19 makes us all more scared. Number 2. Bulacan is still under modified enhanced community quarantine until May 14, 2021. If an opinion is described as a statement that is related to high emotions and cannot be proved, then statement 1 is an opinion. It is subjective and cannot be defined in the paper. Additionally, the signal term I implies that this is an opinion. On the other hand, statement 2 is an assertion, since as mentioned in the article, Bulacan is still under MECQ until May 14. It reflects what the article is proving. As a result, the argument is partially valid and partially false. Class, are you following? I hope you really understand it. Let us now differentiate opinion and assertion. First, what is assertion? Assertion as a term generally used to refer to statements of fact, opinion, belief, and prejudice. Additionally, a statement that is partially true and partially false is referred to as an assertion. It is also a confident and forceful statement of facts or beliefs. However, the fact is verifiable statement. It can be proven objectively by verified observations or the results of research among others, because statement of fact can be double-checked for accuracy. There is a general agreement about the truth they posit. On the other hand, opinion is a personal judgment based on facts. Hence, it is debatable and potentially changeable. Yes, we can say that false. Opinion can also be formed from the judgment of a person. It is also based on the emotions and thoughts of the reader or the speaker. It is not necessary from the fact or the knowledge or something of someone. I know that it's uneasy to understand it as early as you can, but to better understand the difference between the two, let's recognize the difference between the opinions and facts. But first, let's take a look at these statements. Number 1. COVID-19 declared as a global pandemic by the World Health Organization or WHO. Number 2. In a recent survey conducted by well-known international travel magazine or Travel Plus Leisure, the island of Palawan recognized as the best island in the world. By looking at example 1, we can easily identify that the statement is a fact because it uses a reputable source, which is WHO or World Health Organization, in supporting its claim that COVID-19 is a global pandemic. In example number 2, we can say that it is a fact because the title that was given to the island of Palawan came from one of the famous travel magazines around the world. Let me give you some examples of facts. 1. Your heart pumps blood through your body. 2. The surge in the number of COVID-19 cases in Baguio can be attributed to expanded testing efforts and heightened contact tracing. And 3. People use their legs to walk. This time, take a look at these examples of opinions. 1. I believe that Rabia Mateo will be crowned as Miss Universe 2021. 2. For me, 2021 is the worst year ever. As we look at these two examples, we can easily say that these two are opinions. Why? By using the pronoun I in example 1, we can easily identify that this statement is an opinion. This is an example of expressing someone's guess. In example 2, the speaker is trying to express a strong emotion and also his or her own perception about this year. This can be labeled as an opinion because this is an individual view and thought about something. I will give you some examples of opinions. 1. Purple is the best color. 2. The cake tastes delicious. 3. She looks sad. And 4. My history teacher hates me. Look, we can easily find if the statement is opinion or not. In fact or assertion, you gave references and evidences that can prove that your statement is correct or not. However, in opinion, you are only stating your perceptions, thoughts, ideas, or something that you want to tell. You have no reference or sources. It is just your feelings and emotions. Yay! We are done in a lecturing part. I hope you are still with me at the end of the topic. Now, let's proceed to the last part of our today's discussion. I want to test your knowledge by answering some exercises. See to it that you have learned for today's topic. This is the independent assessments. If you are, keep your notebook and pen with yourself as you write your answers. After the activities, you will receive these badges. You will get a gold medal if you got the perfect score, silver medal if you got 11 to 14 points, and bronze medal if you got 10 points below. Are you ready to take the challenge? Let's go! Directions. Write the word fact before the number if the statement is a fact, and write opinion if it is an opinion. After identifying whether the statement is a fact or opinion, underline the word or phrase that helps you to decide. See the example. Example. Number 1 is an opinion. Let me read the sentence. I think Japan is the best country to visit this year. I underlined I think. Number 1. Bulacan Governor Daniel Fernando lifted the liquor ban in the province on May 19, 2021. What do you think is the answer? The number 1 is fact. Number 2. Mom thinks that I don't need to be vaccinated. The answer in number 2 is opinion. Number 3. Sinigang is the best viand for my family. The answer is opinion. Number 4. President Rodrigo Duterte decided to hold onto the 1 meter social distance requirement on public transport to reduce the spread of the virus. The correct answer is fact. Last, number 5. For me, all of them deserve the crown because they did very well. The correct answer is opinion. Congratulations! You finished the first part. But don't count your scores because we have one exercise to answer. Let's go! Direction. Categorize the statements into opinion or assertion. Write your answers on your notebook. I have columns here. You will put the statement where it belongs to. Is it opinion or assertion? Number 1. I really enjoyed going to my friend's house last day. Which column this number 1 belongs to? Yes, it is opinion. Number 2. The World Health Organization, or WHO, already told us that the coronavirus is airborne. Which column this number 2 belongs to? Yes, it is assertion. Number 3. According to a source, the issues and divisions about Israelites and Palestinians began during the British mandatory period. Which column this number 3 belongs to? Yes, that is correct. It is assertion. Number 4. Based from historyhit.com, the Clinton talks were the closest both sides have come to forging peace, yet they failed. Which column this number 4 belongs to? Yes, it is also an assertion. Number 5. Burma was the first name of Myanmar. Which column this number 5 belongs to? That's right. It is an assertion. Number 6. In a 1985 report to the United States Congress House Committee on Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Stephen Bosworth estimated that the Marcoses had stolen an accumulated wealth of US $10 billion in the early 1980s. Which column this number 6 belongs to? That is good. It is an assertion. Number 7. According to the BorganProject.org, the Philippines has a fairly high poverty rate with more than 16% of the population living below the poverty line. Which column this number 7 belongs to? That is correct. It is an assertion. Number 8. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Which column this number 8 belongs to? Yes, that is right. It is an opinion. Number 9. The Philippines became one of the fastest growing economy in the Asia Pacific. Which column this number 9 belongs to? That is correct. It is an opinion. And last, number 10. Coffee affects your health palpitation. Which column this number 10 belongs to? And you got the correct answer. It is an opinion. Now, let's reward and know who got the gold, silver, and bronze badges. How many got the perfect scores? Wonderful! You will get a gold badge. How about getting an 11 to 14 points? Wow, that's great! You will get a silver badge. Lastly, who get a 10 points below? That's nice, not too bad. Perfect, students. You all did a great job. Now, for your assignment, do it according what you have learned in today's topic. While I am reading, please take a screenshot of it as your reference. We are about to end our discussion, but before that, let's have a recap. Our today's topic is formulating a statement of opinion or assertion. We define the opinion as someone's belief or thoughts or expressing someone's guess. On the other hand, assertion is a term generally used to refer to statement of fact, opinion, belief, and prejudice. It is also a statement that is partially true or false. The fact is verifiable statement. It can be proven objectively by verified observations or the results of research among others. The difference between fact and opinion is when we use our reputable sources or evidences, we will call it as a fact. But when you are expressing your thoughts, feelings, and expressions, that is an opinion. That's it. Congratulations, my dear students! We are done in our today's discussion. You all get it. I really hope that you have learned more something today and you followed everything in our lesson. Thank you for listening and participating. Let's call it a day. Have a good rest, keep safe, and see you on our next lesson. Again, I am Mr. Jefferson S. CHONG, your English teacher. Bye!